Hello, beautiful souls. We are going to do a 3 month reading. So, in this 3 month reading, we're going to talk about July, August, and September and what to expect in that time frame. I'll try to break it down as much as I can month to month, but it'll probably be around that time frame. We're going to use two different decks here, okay? So, we are going to start Aries to Pisces. So, Aries will be first. Aries. July, August, and September. Okay. July, I feel like you're going to be full of power. Like you can do anything. Like you can handle anything, right? Um, you're going to be putting a lot of things into action, making a lot of things happen. It's like you're in the mindset that you're able to handle whatever is being thrown at you in August. We're going to do it like this because I want to be able to see all the cards. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah. July is you having a lot of thoughts, Aries, about all the things that you want to do and all the things you can do and how you're going to push forward and make all of these wonderful things happen for you. It's very idealistic for you, July is. Um, the thing that's interesting is I don't feel like it's going to follow through the way that you think it is. It's kind of like if you decide you want to confess to someone, it may not turn out perfect or great because I don't see it happening that way. But I do see the fact that you're making moves and taking action and clearing things up being very good for you. Okay. Also, this is a good time to support yourself and care about yourself. It's a good time to open up yourself emotionally as well and not be so closed off to things. Even though it may not work out as planned, it's still good for your energy to do so. Okay. Ooh, August. Ever since you cleared things up in July, August seems a little bit better. It's like a change of fortune. Um, it could be that someone actually comes back to you. I'm going to be honest. It just looks like somebody may come back to you. But I see you almost leaving this back behind again because you've decided to move on or you've healed from this. So it's almost like something that you thought you wanted, you didn't get, and in August you get it, but you don't want it anymore. Okay? September. September, you're still feeling like you have some sort of feelings about something, even though it seems to have ended. You seem to have moved away from it, but you still got feelings connected to it. Okay. Um, it's either that someone is chasing you or trying to get you back, and this could be a job actually asking you to come back or trying to treat you better. But I feel like you're ready for a new beginning. This feels like to me, Aries, like you're just ready to move away from something. It it's been a lot. It's been a roller coaster and you're ready to just move away from it and live a better life, to be completely honest. You know, it's like you're facing the fact that you're still trying to hold on to something even though you shouldn't be, and then you're just clearing it out. So that's what I see you doing in the next 3 months, okay? That was a lot, but anywho, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. All right, Taurus, let's see what we got for you for the next 3 months. Let's see what's going to come out of there. Let's see. July looks like you've had some issues with relationships or work or balancing things out, finding some sort of middle ground or foundation. Yeah. So definitely there is you adjusting to how you're spending your time and energy when it comes to what you're putting your energy to for the future. You know, like if you're working really hard, you're realizing that your love life is suffering or vice versa, and you're putting it not an end to that, but you're paying attention to that energy. Okay. You're paying attention to that and trying to balance things out. So a lot of you are getting back to what really matters pretty much in July. Okay. August. August, you're taking the stuff that you learned in July and trying to apply it to your life. Okay. So you're healing, you're doing good work. Okay. Um, Instead of putting behind you what it is that you want and thinking of it not as important as work or not as important as your goals, you're dealing with that. So all of that stuff that you were suppressing, like emotion or any of that, is actually coming out in August. um, and you're seeing how important it is, right? So all of those things that you were thinking were more important than your truth, or it's like putting work before a relationship. I'm just using that in general, a relationship, and then realizing that the relationship is what's going to last, not this goal. Because once you reach this goal, that goal is accomplished. And then what do you have? You're just going to make another goal for yourself. When this love or this relationship could have lasted, you just needed to spend a little bit of time on it, you know? Because I feel like this is something that's going on progressively. But I feel like in August, it's going to be more of you putting the effort in. It's like you know it has clicked mentally and you're doing it, you're making it happen. You know, you're definitely more passionate, you're feeling real good in August because you're following this or because you're getting back into those emotions, okay? September. Yeah, September you feel more spiritually fulfilled for sure. Okay. Um, it's less about what it is that you're losing and more about what it is that you're gaining. I do feel like subconsciously you feel like you need to give more to your work or your goals because you have this thing, Taurus, with legacies and being consistent and all of that, but you know how important it is to have like to set your priorities right now, right? So you don't, but I feel like you're wanting or craving in September because things are good to go back to where you were. So be a little bit careful of that. And this is a cycle I feel like has been going on for, I want to say, like 6 months for you, something like that. But overall, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you definitely connect with someone though. There's definitely a connection here. But eventually, within this 3 months, you're going to be like, well, things are good now. I can go back to work, but that it doesn't really work like that. You have to continue to keep that balance, okay? So I love you, Taurus, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Hello, Gemini. Let's see your overall energy for the next 3 months, July, August, and September. July, you have to remember to keep pushing, Gemini, okay? I feel like you're a little bit doubtful because you don't see things. It gets a little bit doubtful and you're kind of like losing your umph, okay? But you're doing really good. You're very independent. Money is very good. Business is is good. You're standing by yourself. That's what I mean. It's like you're standing strong and great by yourself. This is just a reminder in July to keep pushing through. It's going to feel a little bit stuck, like people don't hear you, or you can't express yourself in the right way, or, like you want more for yourself. But keep pushing forward in what you believe and keep setting those boundaries with people, okay? So, in August, you're questioning your luck. Why? Yeah, things start to come together, or job offers, or things start going your way in August. But of course, you're questioning things and you're thinking about the longevity and if it's going to be worth it. It could also be that a lot of these offers are coming in and it feels like there's counteractive situations happening. Like you get offered a job and then your car breaks down, you can't get there, something like that. I don't feel like that's going to happen, but as a scenario, it's something that seems like it's blocking you, but you got to keep pushing and keep making things work. I don't know why it feels like it's almost like you have to prove to yourself and the universe that you really want this. I don't know why though. There's no reason for it. It just feels like this is what's happening. Like there are little blockages that you have to get through, but you can definitely handle it. And I almost feel like you discover a new strength about yourself and what you need and don't need, especially when it comes to people and support, okay? September. Ooh, be careful of family and friends taking advantage of you in September. What is going on? I feel like you're feeling good because of all the things that are happening in your life, job, career, money wise, and you look rich. You look good to other people. You look secure, you look comfortable, and you are, okay? But be careful of people trying to take advantage of your kindness and almost feeling like you have so much, why can't you give it to them? Okay? And this be careful of that in September. I see a lot of that going on. Also be careful of meeting people who look like they have it all together and they don't. Okay, so look out for those red flags as well. All right, Gemini, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Sorry. Well, hello, Cancer. Welcome to your 3-month reading. We're going into July, August, and September. I didn't light my candle either. Actually, it's a different day because I got tired and had to go to bed. So this is me starting up for the day. Okay. All right. We're ready to go. Cancer, it's you and me. Okay. So we're going to do July, August, and September. Ooh, we picking. Okay. All right. Okay, Cancer. The next 3 months is really about you figuring out what you like, especially when it comes to relationships. You know, it's like if you want to stay with a partner, if you want to try out a new partner, if you want whatever you want, it's like finding what it is that you do like. Okay. I feel like you've had trouble with a partner or with finding people in the past, but now you're just like, let's work it out with an existing partner, or let me at least try to find a new one, something of that nature. Okay. So we're going to start with July and then go into August and September. So in July, yeah, some sort of relationship, or it's like, okay, if you're in a relationship, the relationship has not been the best. I feel like it's been a little bit iffy. It feels like things are just coming down, but they're giving me this energy of like you've just either you or your partner have been busy or got other things going on, and the relationship is not taking like precedence over like what's important, right? So I just feel like because there's issues in your life that the relationship is being affected by that. But what's interesting is this is one of the times where you have to understand that when you're with someone, like you can go through these ups and downs, but you need to just be strong, stay together, and get through these little humps, okay? For those of you who are single in July, yeah, love life has been looking like a tragic, hot ass mess, excuse my language. And you've really just been focusing on yourself, your career. And I feel like in that way, things are going really well. You know, it's like you're getting yourself more stable and suited for you. You feel really powerful and established, or you've made some sort of decision to leave someone alone, and you're like, this is the best thing for me. I'm okay with it. Be careful about not exploring love options and being too focused on work. Like getting used to being in that work mode all the time is not going to help you. You need to be able to express your emotions and connect with others, okay? So, August. Yeah. August, I feel like you either find someone or get a job opportunity. So I feel like your money definitely comes together in August, Cancer. You don't really have to worry about that much longer past August. Um, I feel like you've decided to sort of either work things out with your partner, and things are going well, or you found someone that you at least are really interested in and you see a future with, okay? Um, So this is interesting because you're in the process of doing that, meaning that both of you are like together and working it out and trying to just live daily together in this new energy. It becomes hard because it is about balance and give and take. Like some days you'll do more, sometimes they do more. So it's like during August, you're learning how to keep that balance going between you two. Okay. I do notice with the Lovers card, there are some things that are being pointed out to you that you don't like. Like there are things that happen that can cause a rift in this relationship, and you have to learn how to communicate it and you have to learn how to work it out. It's so important for that in August. Okay. Some of you may understand also that some plan that you had work wise is not the plan that you want moving forward. But I feel like that's a whole nother side story. Okay. So in September, oh, you're feeling down in September. Why? It's like whatever job or work situation, you feel like it was like it's way too much work for not enough pay. That's what it feels like. But you kind of have to put the time and energy in it because you've already started. Either you've already started the process or you already started school or something, but you're just like pushing yourself through what you need to do. But you're getting that feeling, Cancer, that this is not what you want to do. I don't know. It's like things aren't as organized or as planned or as it's not the way you thought it was. Okay. But this is telling me that you need to deal with it a little bit longer. because it might just be like the initial feeling. It may, because I feel like you're going to adjust to it eventually for some of you not. But it's like give it its time and space right now. Don't jump out of it right now just because you have these kind of feelings about it at the moment. Okay? So thank you for being here. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Well, hello, Leo. Welcome to your 3 month reading for July, August, and September. So, this is just a sneak peek of the next 3 months. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for you. All right, we're going to start with July, Leo. July, it looks like you're having issues with your friend group or at work. Okay, maybe there's a boss that's just not treating you right, and they should. What's interesting is I get this energy of you being amicable and being friendly and doing things the way that you're supposed to, but for some reason it's like they're not doing what they're supposed to. So it's like you're not getting that equivalent of respect back almost. Yeah, it's like it's been falling apart for some time, either this friend group or um, this job, like the workplace, and it's now picking up. It's like finally what was going to happen, or everything has come to head because they're showing me like a pimple. So everything has like come to head. Um, I see you really focusing on yourself and how you're going to be stable. It's interesting because I feel like you're going to be fine, Leo. You just don't like the situation as it is, but you're pretty solid. That's what I see. You're pretty dang solid. You may be having issues with the earth sign as well. But yeah, if you were trying to date an earth sign or had an earth sign that was like a prominent place in your life, it just looks like that relationship is kind of falling apart. But yeah, it's just not going to be the best give and take in July. I feel like you're just learning how to deal with it. You're keeping yourself secure, like your money situation. You're keeping yourself above ground, but it feels like everything under you is kind of like falling apart or breaking off piece by piece, you know? But you'll be fine. I want to say that, Leo. You'll be fine. Okay, so August. August, you're a little bit worried about your future. And it's because your environment, even though like you were above ground in July, you're starting to lower down a little bit in August, meaning you're getting a little bit closer to the issues, or the issues are starting to affect you or approach you now. Okay. Um, so you're like, oh man, now I need to think about this. Now I need to figure things out, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're left in the dust because you didn't pay attention to something or you didn't focus on something. So that's why you're doing it now, because you don't want to miss that out. So whatever plans that you had in the past, I feel like you're getting back to that. You're getting back to what is best for you, what makes you happy, and not just what you should do to keep yourself kind of above ground of these issues. A lot of you are going to start new jobs or start looking for new jobs or get offered new jobs or new opportunities, and it's a really good one. I feel like it's a good job or a good opportunity. Like it's not just one to hold you over, it's like a good one. Okay? Okay. And September, Leo. You may have some issues with bills or relationships. Um, I get this vibe like something falls through. So it could be this job. I don't think so though. Unless the only time that this would affect the job is if it's somebody you knew or cared about, that let you down. That's the only time. Like if it's a best friend that offered you the job and then something happens where you can't get it, something like that. But if it's not, then I wouldn't worry about it. This is more about a relationship or a connection. Okay. So it looks like someone is like emotionally frustrated. It could be you, it could be somebody else. I feel like it's more about getting distracted from what's actually going on, or someone feeling like you're not working hard enough on them, on something you're supposed to be doing. So it feels to me, honestly, like a flood of emotion from someone not knowing how to express how they feel. So it's just kind of like a lot coming out. It's like somebody lashing out about their feelings and then they come back later and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way." Or it could be that they just don't, in their mind and their heart, they feel that, but they don't know how to take back what they just said. Okay. That's the vibe that I'm getting in September. I feel like the idea is to make some sort of change, and then they feel bad about it because it came out in an intense kind of way where they were trying to like get everything out really quickly, but but in their heart there was care. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Hello, Virgo. Let's see your 3-month sneak peek. We're going to do July, August, and September. Even though this is in reverse, this feels good. Okay. I feel there's an issue coming up in September, though. It's mostly about love and relationships. I can tell you that now. So we're going to start with July. July, you're in a partnership. Things are going good, but you're feeling a little bit of red flags. And not necessarily bad ones. It's more about you having doubts. It's more about you being doubtful about what's going on. Okay? Some reason. It could be fear. It could be something that's actually going on. It could be anything. But it feels to me like you're trying to look past it. Okay? Because it's one of those things where you're like, maybe it's me, maybe it's them, who knows? But I'm going to keep myself safe. Okay. So I will say this: in July, you're doing real good. Money's looking good. You're feeling stable. You're feeling good. I don't feel like you're in that. You know how you can be in that weak-minded space where you're like, I don't know how to accept love, or I don't know my boundaries. I don't feel like you're in that at all. Like those are good and solid. I'm going to say that for you in July for sure. Okay. I feel like you're starting to see that both of you are different in a lot of ways. Like the way that you execute how you want to do things or how you look at relationships, like maybe the level of commitment or the level of being with each other so much. Like maybe you need a little bit more distance. It's like your love languages are different. Okay. And it may be impacting your work as well. Okay. Or their work, something like that. So what's interesting is I feel like you're trying to look past it. I do with this Eight of Cups. I feel like you're trying to look past it. It's like you're trying to adjust with this new life with this person to see if things can work out. I do feel like you're going to need some time apart, though. I don't feel like it's going to be for a long time. You may get a little bit emotionally distant, but it's because you're thinking, you're processing, you're figuring things out. But it's mostly you trying to see how to work this out with this person. So in July, you're in it. You're in something and trying to figure it out. Okay. August, you're looking at what you have created. So here you were trying to figure it out in July. August, you're taking a look at what you've created. It's like it's time for you to make some choices and some decisions, right? You do know, though, that you still want to fight for this, and it's because they still want to fight for it. It would be different if they didn't want it, but they do want it. So it's making you be like, okay, well, now we're kind of a team and we're kind of working this together. So I don't have to like leave or like disappear fully or break up or whatever it is, right? But I do feel like there's a lot of like impulsive, with the Knight of Wands, there's a lot of like impulsive moves that are happening. Okay. So be careful of, it's like you don't know what to do yet. You're mustering over what to do, but you like this new beginning, but you feel like it's starting off a little bit wonky. Interesting. September. Okay, September is when everything comes to head there, Virgo. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be some discussions. Oh, yeah. Seeing that you're not happy with how something is turning out. It's not that you're not happy, it's more like you see it becoming a big problem in the future. Okay, and I feel like whoever this person is like, okay, they're thinking, this is my love language, and this is how I express myself, and this is how I do things. I don't know that I can change it because this is who I am, right? But you're like, well, it's a little bit too much for me, something of that nature, right? I do feel like this is going to work out though, okay? Something about this relationship is really solid. Something about it is, it's like both of you are kind of established with each other. Like, like I'm going to be with this person at least for a little while. I still want to give it some time and energy. But I feel like both of you are kind of working out the kinks here in the next 3 months. Okay? All right. I love you, Virgo. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your next 3 months reading. July, August, September is where we are for you. So let's see. I'm going to turn on this. Okay. All right. So July, August, and September, Libra. Okay. Next 3 months, I see you taking action, making life happen, getting things going really well, and then taking your initial advice for granted. Okay. So be careful of that, because that happens sometimes when we get comfortable and we feel like we have it under control. We stop taking advice, or we stop listening to our intuition. All right. So, all right, Libra, this is July. Yeah, definitely making some moves. You're deciding you're not happy with where your life is, love or otherwise, and you're moving forward. Okay, following your dreams, making them happen. No matter how long you've had them, it doesn't matter. You can always achieve your dreams. You can always start working on that. You don't have to just stop. You don't have to not go to school because you feel like you're old or whatever that is, right? You can do it. Like, that's not an option, really. It's not an issue like you think it could be an issue. So um you definitely are making things happen. You're filling out papers, you're following your dreams, you're listening to your intuition, you're doing all that. I do feel like there are some issues though, as far as because you might have waited so long that you have to get through, but it's fine. You may have to wait a little bit longer to fill out papers or wait to the next semester, but I feel like as long as you're dedicated and you really want it to happen, you're still taking those steps, and that's better than not doing anything at all. Okay, so August, things start coming through for you. You're feeling really good, in control. You know what it is? It's like you feel like you're taking care of yourself, and you're taking care of your life, and you're taking control. You're really open to maybe a relationship, because I feel like you're opening up your emotions a little bit more. You're a little bit controlled though. Like, you're not fully open, but at least you're trying. That's the big thing, Libra. At least you're trying, okay? There's a little bit of conflict, though, because I feel like you're not expressing yourself fully, and maybe another person can't understand you. So it's like you're trying to give subtleties, but not the whole gambit. And this person understands the whole gambit. They don't understand the subtleties as much, okay? So there is a problem with getting this thing fully started. Maybe it's a relationship, or maybe it's a career move. because of that. But you have to learn in August to be fully open. Okay, which I feel like you are going to eventually just be like, forget it. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Okay. So that's going to happen either probably the end of August, early part of September. Okay. Yeah. Be careful of losing your in September, Libra. Yeah. It's almost gotten to a point where you feel like you've waited too long, or you feel like you've sacrificed or opened yourself enough. It's interesting because this person almost feels like you're doing just enough to win them at that moment. Like maybe you're going through a phase and you don't want to be with them for the long haul. And they want to be with you for the long haul if it's a relationship. Now, if it's work, just because you win one battle doesn't mean you've won them all. Okay. You got to be consistent. All right. But I feel like there is very much an energy of you losing your passion or losing your drive here. Okay. Because of a block or a delay or something not working out the way that you picture it. But it doesn't mean that you have to stop. It's like you just need to keep pushing through. Okay. All right. I love you, Libra. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you for the next 3 months. We're going to do July, August, and September. Okay. July looks like it's good. Good, good, good. Yeah, in July, I feel like you have, it's almost like you got what you wanted, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And things are just moving forward. I feel like you're really excited and you're putting your all into it. It gives me the energy of, let's say you and your friend have been fighting, or a love partner, and sorry, let me start over. You've been fighting, you or a love partner, a friend, or something like that, and you haven't been talking. But when you start talking, you go back to things just how they were. But this other energy or this other person is really like kind of standoffish or still processing what's happened or watching you in a way. That's what it feels like. So it feels like you're all in, ready to go. Let's move on from this. And someone is not. Okay. Yeah. You think that you have gotten out of an unfortunate event. Okay. And yeah, lots and lots of, you're putting a lot into this. Okay. But someone doesn't really trust you. It's almost like they're like, oh, now they have the energy, or now they really want this, or now they're going to act right, but it's going to change, or this person isn't going to be into me like they are now. It's really just a lot of doubt on the other side and really not yours. Okay. Be careful of bad luck coming your way, Scorpio, because of something you said. Okay. Something you said or some sort of action that you took. Okay. So be careful with, keeping secrets. So if there's something that you need to say or a secret you need to get out or express, you need to do it. Because I feel like it's going to come back to bite you if you don't. And you might not really want to, but it's kind of like the best thing to do. So if you have secrets, if you're holding something back, July is the month to get it out. Get it out, get it over with, get it done with. Okay? It may have negative consequences in a way, where someone may be hurt, but it's almost like you kind of need to rip the band-aid off. Okay. So August. Okay. So you rip the band-aid off. And things are just different. Things are different, but you unstuck the energy. Okay. So it's like you got out what needed to get out. Okay. But it's like this other person needs to figure out how they're going to respond to this or what they're going to do with this information. Okay. Because they're not sure yet. You just need to stay fast. Be steadfast. Yeah. Be steadfast. Stick to the script. Bless me. Sorry. Stick to the script and do what it is that you're supposed to do. Okay. It's honestly like you need to be the responsible one. When keeping the relationship, whether friendship or love, alive. Okay? So September, whatever happens, you reestablish your relationship, okay? It's one of those things where it's like, now that you've ripped the band-aid off, someone comes to the understanding of how much you cared. And they start to see things from a different perspective, in a different light. Like, oh, Scorpio really cares about me. They wouldn't have done that, like it's it kind of gives me that vibe of like when someone says, I don't want you to lie to me, I want you to tell me. Like, how you have, everybody has had that partner in their life that says, I want you to tell me if you cheated on me, instead of keeping it a secret. And then you tell them and they don't take it well, like they said they were going to, or something like that. That's what it's like. So it's like you told or you expressed or you did these things that they wanted you to do, and they didn't know how to handle it around August, right? So now they're figuring out how to handle it. It's like, don't ask for you want and then receive it and then not want it, okay? So that's what I see happening here. So it's almost like this person misses you, or they understand the connection or the type of communication that you have, or the fact that you were trying to communicate with them. It's almost like it shows how much you actually care, and they're starting to see that. So they're going to put that ego down and work things out. That's what I see. It's like a full kind of sacrifice almost of self, because they finally see it from your perspective and not just theirs. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your 3-month reading. So we are going to get into July, August, and September. Okay? Sorry, I got to fix my microphone. July, August, and September. Okay. Looks really good, actually. Sorry. My music disconnected, so I'm connecting it back. I play music in the background. You can't hear it though, but it's mostly for me. Okay, so let's see. July, Sagittarius. I feel like you're taking care of yourself. Interesting. You may be dealing with a relationship, but I feel like you're not really giving your all to it. It's going well, but you're smart. That's what I'll say. You're smart. It's something about this person that doesn't seem like you both have the same goals. Like, this person's really distracted from doing what they're supposed to do for like you. This is one of those energies where you're starting to see through somebody's facade. That's what it feels like. You're starting to see through somebody in July. But it's kind of hard because you've been in the process of caring for this person, or you're starting to love them. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard because of that. There's a lot of you processing this and what to do with it. If you see success in it or if you don't. I'm going to say that. There's a lot of that going back and forth in this. Okay. So in August, you're starting to see that something about this situation or this person is not going to change. You know that you've invested a lot in this and you're not sure if you want to continue to invest more of it. You know, it's one of those things where you're pretty secure and you don't want anybody else to come and mess that up. So it's like this would be ideally, you know, smart wise, like logic wise, that this would be the right time to walk out of this. Okay. Um, but I feel like it's a little bit hard for you to just do it, to just walk out, to just leave, to just bounce. But you need to see and you need to process, Sagittarius, that whatever you see right now is how it's going to be. It's not really going to change. Okay. Yeah, you stay. You stay because in September there's a lot of back and forth energy, right? It's like you kind of made a decision that you weren't ready to leave yet. It's like you weren't ready to make that effort. But things aren't working out. They still aren't working out. This person is not making the right decisions. They're not doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, right? And you're starting to think about your future, your legacy, your money. Be careful if this person is stealing, because these are the things that you're thinking about. You know, it's like you can keep going back and forth with this person, with this situation, but eventually you know what you're going to need to do, okay? Which is pretty much what's coming out of this for right now, okay? So I love you, Sagittarius. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Capricorn. So let's see what we have for you for the next 3 months. July, August, and September. Oh, okay. September is looking like your golden month, okay? July, you're questioning your decisions. Because there's a bit of delay on what is being owed to you. And I feel like it's by the universe. So it's like, oh, I know this good energy is coming in. I can feel it. But what's interesting, though, Capricorn, is everything feels like mellow or normal level. Like if there's a sound level, it's like in the middle, it's normal, it's mellow. So it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not the best either. It's really mellow. But you definitely need to stay present in the moment and not think in the past or too far in the future. Okay? Okay. There are some ways that you have been doing things in the past, especially when it comes to work or some sort of thought process. Okay. Or executing some sort of ideas. It feels more work oriented. It feels more career oriented. It feels more goal oriented. Okay. And you've really been working on fixing those things, changing things up, switching things around, right? And I feel like it's good though. Like you're doing a good job. You're on the right path. You've just been taking things as it goes, right? You're starting to get recognized for the things that you're doing, okay? Which means that also you're starting to be seen by people you don't want to be seen by as well. And this could be old lovers. This could be competitors. This could be trolls. It could be whatever, okay? It's like it's people you don't want to deal with that are also seeing you. The key here is to not let it get you down, okay? Because They are going to come. With the good comes the bad. It's one of those energies. And you don't need to doubt yourself. You need to, that power that you gain, that power that you feel, Capricorn, you need to take that with you through the month of July. Because that's what's going to keep you going. Not the pat on the back from others right now, but all the things that you can accomplish, all the things that you have and will accomplish with yourself. So it's more like just deal with things as they come in July, okay? Don't let this get into your spirit, is what I'm saying. Don't let negativity get into your spirit. Okay, in August, I'm going to pull cards because I'm not hearing anything. This is interesting because it feels a little bit more of the same, right? But it's almost coming in a different package. This looks to be like somebody from your future. From your future, from your past, Capricorn. It's one of those people where you kind of think you got over them, or maybe a crush you had that you feel like you moved on from, that's coming back around. It's like you had your emotions for this person, for this situation under control, right? You had everything under control. You weren't dealing with it. You weren't focused on it. This person either got a divorce or they left a relationship that doesn't make them happy anymore. And they feel like you're the one, or you're the special person that's going to make them happy. So I feel them coming back around. It's like somebody from your past is coming back around to almost relive their feelings for you. And it feels to me, Capricorn, that those feelings that you have for them come right back up. Okay. But you're a tough cookie to crack. Okay. You're not just going to be there with open arms. But I do see you entertaining it. I'll say that. Okay. But I will say that things aren't perfect. It's almost like if this person is getting a divorce, they still are going through the proceedings. Like it's not fully done yet. Something like that. Okay. So September. September, lots of spiritual energy. Well, whatever love relationship was a little bit rough or not working out, it's working out in September, okay? So even work as well. I feel like you're making some really good judgments in September. You are. It's interesting because things are coming in for you in the next 3 months that look as though they're not a good idea or look a little wonky. It's like things aren't coming in like, here, you won the lottery. Here, you get this house. Here, this is a new car. It's not coming in like that. It's coming in more like, oh, my car broke down. I got to get another car. Oh, there was a leak in the house, so now we have to buy another house. It's coming in weird ways that look like bad things, but turn out to be good things, okay? It's like tough situations. It's that Saturn energy, I'm telling you. But it's coming in like tough situations that end up being good. So as long as you have that positive mindset, you know, you'll be fine. I don't know why I'm getting a picture of rose-colored glasses. But yeah, so where things look like they weren't successful, you're starting to see that these things or these situations almost rejuvenate you. Okay? They brought you out of blockages, tough situations. Okay? And now you're starting to see that direction of thought. You're starting to process what Spirit's trying to show you, even though it's coming in ways that make you feel uncomfortable, if you know what I'm saying. So this is a really good energy. It's just coming in a weird way. Okay. But by September, I feel like everything just makes more sense to you. So there's a lot of you. There's going to be a lot in the readings coming up. So get ready, Capricorn, of you going with the flow and taking it a day at a time. You're probably going to hear it so much it's going to drive you crazy. Okay. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your 3-month reading. We're going to do July, August, and September for you. So let's see what we have going on. Okay. You miss somebody. Family, friend, something. You miss camaraderie, I want to say. There's something that you miss, okay? A togetherness that you're missing in July. Like maybe you want to get people together. Yeah. It looks like you're going to try to work a relationship or a friendship out or get people to come together maybe for the holidays since it's July. I feel like whoever this is, though, is having a hard time making a decision because of something that has happened in the past. Like they're not sure if they want to move forward. They're not sure if they want to get back together. So what's interesting is I feel like your relationship is very iffy. It feels iffy. Like they're not mad at you, but they don't want to open themselves up to you at the same time. So there is iffy energy for you in July with an individual. I feel like you're a little bit hurt by it. But what's interesting, Aquarius, is you kind of understand why. You understand, but it's almost like this whole situation has been brought up again. That's what it feels like. It's like, oh, now the dust has risen from this situation. It's like shaking a rug, and now the dust is all in the air, and you're like, oh, now I gotta wait for this dust to settle again. That's what it feels like. Okay, so August. August, I feel like you're proud of yourself for making a lot of moves. Aquarius, you're going to make a lot of moves and make a lot of changes. It's like you have this energy that you didn't have before, and you're taking chances, making moves, making steps in your life, and you feel really in control. I feel like you're getting in control of a lot of situations around you, things that maybe you have ignored or you had some sort of emotional issues with. You're just like dealing with them and making them better. So you're giving to things and you're receiving because you're giving to them. It's like you want to kind of fix things and wrap things up. So that's what I get that you're doing. Okay. And then this one be a quick one, huh? September. September, something comes together like a partnership or a love situation. But I still feel like this person or you are not really sure where this is going to go. It had some problems in the past with there being balance. I will say that. But I feel like you're working on it. Both of you are working on building a better relationship. And it's going to take some time to get to the place that it needs to be. But I feel like you know that. You're aware of that fact. But I feel like you're okay with it. It's kind of like that decision where you're like, I want to be this person's friend, or I want to be in a relationship with this person, so it's worth the time and energy. It's like you make that decision and you're just doing it. Okay? So thank you for being here, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Pisces. Welcome to your next 3-month sneak peek. Let's see what we have for you, July, August, and September. There we go. These cards been coming out fast. July, August, and September. Okay. You're taking a lot of steps toward emotional things. So this could be love. passions that you have, things that you want to achieve in your life. I feel like you're very passionate about something you care about and you're moving towards it. Definitely in July, okay? Yeah, things have been stuck for a long time. Like, you have been a little iffy about making decisions, just kind of standing still to see how things are going to play out and noticing that that's not working for you. It's almost like if this is a person, they're not really showing interest or really getting involved because you're not. So they're not going to approach you even though you want them to, because you're not giving in that energy, right? So it's interesting. It's like you're saving yourself at this moment. You're saving yourself from kind of disappointment at this moment, but it's getting you further and further away from where your goal is, okay? So it's just important for you to start making moves, taking steps, building foundation. So don't be afraid to do that because there's a little bit of fear of kind of like what's going to happen or how is this going to play out. August, you're not liking where things are going for you. But it has something to do with you putting an end to something. So it's like you kind of decided to fall into that fear category. And it kind of feels like somebody has given up on you because of it. So they may be a little bit angry or it feels like somebody is angry or frustrating towards you, or being standoffish or mean, kind of, because you're not taking action. It could also be that this person is trying to push you because you're not saying anything, but you're not moving. Pisces, it's this energy that you have where you want to do things at your own pace when you're ready. Even though you know you should do it, there's a reason why you're pacing yourself. I don't know if it's fear or intuition, but it's almost like you're not ready in some aspect. Okay? I feel like in September you get it, though. You get that courage up in September. Yeah, you're tired of the mental process and the mental back and forth. And you think about this in a logical way. It's like, how can this person or this situation stay in my life if I'm not giving it its own time and space? It's going to dwindle away. It's going to fade away, right? So that's where I feel like you are. And it's like just when this person has no hope, they forget, they move on, you come charging in. It's like, I want what I want, I'm getting it, I'm putting the energy in. That's what I see you doing. It's like you get this burst of energy in September, Pisces, and you're like, forget it. I'm going to achieve every single goal that I want and do everything and make it happen. I see you being a little bit excessive, though, so be careful about that. It's like you're on a war path to win, because you have all of this passionate energy. But other than that, it looks really good. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.